water. So
Oh man,
I know one person who ain't drinking tonight, and that's bigger. Anzo.
facts, facts.
why?
Actually, I got a little Bailey's, but I'm drinking Bailey's. That's weak, you know what I mean? But on Wednesday night, oh my lord, oh my god, I didn't realize how much I was drinking that night till I woke up in the morning and my head was killing me. Yeah, I was throwing up on the toilet all morning, man.
Oh, not throw it up. There you go.
Yeah, I was.
I hope. Look, my family was lit yesterday. I walked in, the bottle was empty, and they was on the second bottle. I was like, damn. Oh,
You see,
whew.
that's the thing. I didn't even have like a huge bottle. I had like a little Mickey, right? It was just a little Mickey, but I was just taking shots, shots. And when I woke up in the morning and I was feeling bad, I was like, how much did I really drink? It was like maybe like just like a little swig left in the bottle. And I was like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's why you can't finish a bottle by yourself. I don't care how little that motherfucker is. That's not meant for you to consume all by yourself in one sitting.
Anzo, you must have got to that yellow stuff.
In less than 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Oh
was
man,
not.
yeah, it was over.
Um,
That's it. You're gonna be dealing for a while.
I
Cause
told I
believe
talked to I talked to Donnie the next day. He's like, "You okay? Because you were slurring your speeches last night." I was like, "Yeah, I was mashing up, bro. I didn't know what I was saying at one point."
oh god.
By the way, I feel like I did win that as far as that list. Anyway,
Oh,
y'all let me
please.
know how y'all feel as far as the situation with P. Diddy and these accusations that keep coming out and other music moguls, including Jimmy Iovine. It's a lot of crazy situations, man. A lot of crazy things coming out. Whether you believe it or not, that's a whole nother thing. Once again, these are not charges being filed. These are allegations. These are lawsuits, civil lawsuits. So this is money. Nobody's being charged with anything. So let me know how y'all feeling about this situation, man. And don't be afraid. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Once again, I said allegations. Your car will be outside in the morning. All right. I think I got a topic we're gonna talk about that Anzo really is gonna enjoy. That's involving a couple white rappers. But anyway, before we get into that,
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Why am I gonna enjoy it? Because we're talking about three white rappers. I don't get it.
it wasn't no coincidence. But I was like, oh, I know Anzo will enjoy this.
Oh, the fact
Anyway,
that they're better than Nas, I got you. Okay.
how did y'all? Did y'all hear the whole Suge Knight conversation in this podcast?
Yes.
No.
Well, he went into a couple things. He was a man. They make this shit so crazy. Did you, Anzo? Did you watch the video podcast where they got the whole theatrics and shit?
Yeah. We have him sitting down there and with the AI and
Yeah.
yeah. They took their time because his mouth matches the words. Like I'm like, how that? I gotta learn how to use AI, man, because
They not playing with this. Suge Knight said,
everything
"Y'all
don't
gonna hear
move.
me." But I
You
mean, he
can't
got
see
into a
me.
couple
You can't
things.
see me. Mm-hmm.
He basically was on some. If you ever watch Power with 50 Cent, he basically was like, "That nigga did this shit. He did it." That's what he basically saying. Like anything you heard, yes, that's him. But what was key thing he said was, "This ain't new news."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, like
And
this ain't new
one
news."
thing, when he was talking about Snoop, I was like, oh, really? So you're trying to say Snoop knew what was gonna happen? Because that's what he was trying to get at, right? He was literally saying Snoop knew. Snoop didn't go to Vegas because he knew. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but
I'm not saying that either, but I don't know. Once again, you probably won't hear Snoop say anything because the Suge Knight, man, whatever skeletons you got in your closet and everything you've been saying about him is like, now it's my turn. Let me
mm-hmm.
go ahead and speak on my truth. Let me tell you what I know. But he basically just said this. Like anything you heard about this Cassie situation with Diddy, that's true. But the thing about it is
Mm-hmm.
it's not new news. And that's what Suge is saying. This ain't
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, this ain't anybody else's opinion, this is Suge's opinion. This is what he's saying. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. What was some other things he was getting into?
He talked about I just had it in my mind. Oh, how you know, everybody put that rumor that he was the one who had Tupac killed, and
Yeah, yep.
yeah, and the reason why it was done, I can't remember what he said, but it was something about, you know, they wanted to get death row from him, so they took the opportunity, and then they put that rumor out on him, and then when the shit happened that put him in jail, they used that. Because he was like, the first thing they said in court was, y'all know Tupac? You were like, yeah. Well, Tupac was in the car when Suge Knight died. And I was like, okay. I don't know what
And he was like, they sent me to jail because I didn't die in the car.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was it. I was like, shit.
And he said he
But he
still
was
has
such a
a bullet
villain
in his
at that point.
Yeah.
That nigga was basically O.J. Simpson at that point, because you remember when people were like, okay, you ain't gonna go down for this, we're gonna get your ass next time. And they damn sure did. We're gonna get you next time. Whatever you get called for, we got you this time. I don't care.
Yeah.
But another interesting thing he was saying as far as just that label thing with Puffy was the whole fact where he said they took my shit, but they was giving him money for his. They kept giving him money. They kept giving him money, and he was flopping.
Yeah.
He was flopping.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. He ain't talking out the side of his neck with everything.
You see, the thing is though, and when you watch the video, right, I think there's some things that he might have said that they cut it out, because he would be talking and then you would get that little, oh, if they're called, whatever, blah, 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 from Suge Knight, and then it would go back to him talking.
Yeah,
so
because you know he on the what's the name prison line, and you know they're gonna cut that shit off every other. What's the name?
So I'm like, what did he say? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is it that they cut out there? Because it must be some serious dirt that he said that they cut out. So I was interested in that more than anything. But yeah, I mean, do you believe him though?
That's the thing. Some stuff, yeah, and some stuff I don't know. I just don't know, because of course he not. Even with him being locked up, that's the thing too. It's like, do we got a reason to lie with him being locked up? What benefit do he gonna have from this outside of him trying to make sure he got some commissary coming in from this podcast, money, but making sure people on the outside good too, as far as he got some family or whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I can believe everything he's saying. I ain't gonna sit here and say, yeah, I absolutely believe everything Suge Knight saying. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, me neither. I don't believe everything he said, but I do believe there's some truth to what he was saying. You know what I mean?
This is what I will say though. When he was talking about Puffy, he was not saying it in a way where he was trying to make sure he just put all this negative shit on Puffy. He was saying it in a way like he was explaining, like in detail, like, yeah, it was certain things going on at this time, and what's the name? I definitely believe him about the label shit. Yeah, they want to get him up out of here, because I watched the documentary with the Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine shit, and Jimmy said I had to go up there to the label shit and tell them, no, y'all not taking it, because it's a board. And they was like, the board, Death Row, y'all can have that. Sell it to us. We're going to take that. But Jimmy said, no, I'm going to keep riding with Suge Knight, and then I'm going to stay here with them.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know what I mean?
It is.
I do believe some of the stuff he said in there.
That's the thing, though, with the whole thing with Puffy and what he know. Because it's like, why y'all do that to Suge, but why y'all want to do that to Puff? And it's like, nah. And the fact that he said he was flopping and y'all still kept giving him money.
But he said it's because Puffy generates money for them, right? And this is what I'm saying.
And it's a music deal. This ain't no clothing or liquor line. This is music.
Yeah, but I'm sure Puffy's doing other things for them, help them make money, right? And I think, like we always say, you know, when Hollywood is done with you, so
MGK, and I think that might have been.
But they don't get he don't get they don't get a percentage of his stuff like that. Of the like, because Puffy is just an influencer. Let's be honest. Like he don't own the liquor line. He's the face of the liquor line, which makes him an influencer. He don't really own. He didn't really own Shine John anymore. He was just the face of the company after he sold a majority of the share. Influencer. So they was getting a cut of his influencer money.
And that's what I'm saying.
Because if I'm not mistaken, because he got that little situation going on with the liquor thing, and like they suing us, he was suing them or something because of the whole thing with him trying to do the black brand or whatever. And now they basically saying, like, you see this nigga in the charges?
Yeah.
No, nah, not now.
That was a mess.